Smitty Smith. Like to, well, just say good morning to you. June is not with us this morning. June, she may be joining us momentarily. Give me 1 second. Just need to make sure that we're getting out there in Cyberland, which of course we're not just yet. I apologize for the late start, but you know what? We do say 8:30-ish, don't we? There we are. We are live. Hey, family, morning to you. I am Smitty Smith, normally here with June. June may be able to get back here in time to join us a little bit later. But anyway, I'd like to welcome you to May the 2nd, aka the 2nd of May, aka 2 days in, uno, dos de May. That's right, family. You know, we make up our own language here. You know what? And I'm good with that. Family, 244 days to go in 2025. 244 more fantastic, awesome, for real days to accomplish our goals, to set goals, to further our goals, to what? Protect the progress that we've made on our specific goals. That's what we be doing, family. That's what I believe in. What do we call that? We call that crazy faith. Crazy faith in knowing and believing. And I really want to stress, I know I can do this. I know I can accomplish this. I know I want to. I know the things that I need, most of them, what I need to get it done. I don't know everything. I have a goal. I know I can do it, but I don't know exactly how I'm going to end up getting it done. And now that's very fine words here. I want to make this clear. I know I have a goal. I know I can achieve the goal. What I don't know is exactly how I'm going to achieve the goal. I know the direction I think is the best way to go to get there. But I have to know and I have to accept the fact that that path could change. And when I accept the fact that my path can change, my path is not locked in stone. Looks like I forgot to put my microphone around. I know that my path may very well change. You know what? I can be good with that. I know things happen. Sometimes things happen for a reason. Sometimes things seem to happen for no reason whatsoever. But no matter the matter, family, I know I can get this done. And that is the essence of crazy faith. Of knowing that everything that I need is going to come my way. Crazy faith is knowing that things are going to change that I can't stop from changing. Crazy faith is knowing I'm going to have to alter my path. I might have to back up and create a whole new path. Crazy faith is sometimes I have to actually create the path. And it ain't going to be easy. But it is necessary. All right, family? It ain't necessarily going to be easy, but it is necessary. You're here, I'm here for a reason, for a purpose. And I am crazy enough to believe for myself and for you that you too could be just as crazy faith-filled as I am.
And good morning, Chloe. I'm here. A little late, but I'm here.
Oh, Chloe's here? I didn't see no one came through on my side, I tell you. But you know, family, but that's just how, you know, and family, I say it all the time, and June normally cringes. And I was going to say it before she got here, but she got here, so now she has to cringe. Family, I am 110% proud to know that I am stupid enough not to know that there are things that I should not even attempt to do. Because I can do anything, family. As long as I can, you know?
And we all can, as long as we put our minds to it.
Yeah.
As long as we laser in. So what are we talking about exactly?
We're talking about June. You know, the term of the day that seemed to be hitting me all week, I was tired.
Oh, yeah.
I was tired. Never before has a statement been more definitive while not being definitive at the same time. You know, June, when people say I was tired, they really mean it.
Yeah.
Man, I'm tired. But you're not saying anything while saying something. You're very definitive. You're very direct. You're very foot down. I'm tired. But at the same time, you said absolutely nothing. So you know what that means, June?
What does that mean?
Nothing will change. All right? In the world of Smitty Smith, if I were president, I would sign an executive order.
Guys, you do not want to be in Smitty's world, okay? Because you have to specify exactly what it is that you're saying and come up with a problem.
Too many words.
A solve to the situation.
Exactly. You can bring me the problem and the solution at the same time. But I was tired. No. Executive order. No one from henceforth and forevermore. Evermore is allowed to use the term "I was tired" under penalty of death.
Give us a caveat.
Death of a dream.
Are you allowed to say it?
Death of a hope.
Of what?
Death of a goal. It's a death sentence, June. I sentence you to death.
Wow.
I do. Of your hopes, your dreams, your goal, your passion, your purpose. No. That word, those two words are not allowed to be put together. You can say I, but you cannot immediately say tired. Okay, I am tired of. See, there's a difference. I am tired of not achieving this goal. I am tired of not advancing at my job.
How about I'm just tired of everything? Everything makes me tired.
No, because everything doesn't make you tired. What I'm saying, family, is you can be tired, but let's be specific tired.
Okay.
Because, see, then we can change it. Because I was tired. What? I'm tired of me? Am I tired of the whole world? Am I really trying to change the whole world? Or am I only trying to change what me can change? See, I want to bring it in.
Bring it in. Okay.
I want us to make this thing realistic. I can't change the whole world, family.
So you want to huddle and work it out?
I can make changes in the world, though, June.
Okay.
But I can't change the... I can't even stop myself from coughing. So I want to make changes in the world. I can't change the whole world. And see, family, when we start off with realistic goals, realistic expectations, realistic estimations. Estimations. Grammar don't matter here, fam. We make our own sugar honey iced tea up. But June, when I start off with that, when I have a good foundation, I won't get tired because I expect things to go wrong.
I want to kind of add to that. When you say that, it kind of calms the person down. It makes them really reflect on exactly what they're tired of instead of just
everything.
I'm just tired.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm really tired of everything.
Oh, Chloe says, I'm tired of not living up to my potential.
Ooh.
But see, she's not, I was tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of. Very specific. Yeah. And family, that gives us the impetus. Is that the right word? Impetus, yeah. For change. Genesis. That gives us the genesis of change. I am going to change this one piece. You know what, June? I might just focus on that one piece, or I might focus on several pieces. But you know what, June? I know specific steps that I'm going to take. And steps and evaluate. Step, evaluate. Step, evaluate. Step, evaluate. I'm not merging everything into one big thing. June, when you mentioned earlier this week when I had some friends who, when they would eat, especially breakfast, it was the damnedest thing, man. They would take all their entire breakfast, June. They would take everything and mash it all together.
Okay.
They take the eggs, they take the pancakes, they take the bacon, they take everything that was on their plate and mix it all together, June, into this giant
pile of whatever.
Food.
Okay.
Giant pile of food, and that's how they ate their breakfast. June, I think, you know what? That's gross. But in addition, you know what it says, family?
What?
It says that I'm taking everything all at once. There is no separation. No separation, the bacon from the eggs, the sausage from the grits, and June, on top of all that, I had a little oatmeal on there too. I mean, it's just everything mushed together. And that's not the way we eat, family. That's probably not the best way to approach
But
this.
some people like it goes down in the same place.
It does.
anyways, man.
I
What's the
understand.
deal?
I understand. And then June, then there's the other folks who are the opposite. None of the food on their plate can touch.
Like Smitty Smith.
No, I'm not that way. Everything can touch. My applesauce touches everything, okay? But I'm going to have my applesauce.
But your fried apples have to be in a separate bowl.
Fried apples got to be separate.
Okay.
Because fried apples are special. But family, feel this though. We're somewhere in the middle. It's probably a good spot to be if you're able. But if you're a mash it together person, mash that sugar on the iced tea together and enjoy your breakfast. If you're a separate person, keep it all separate, nice and neat. But again, if you're able to come somewhere in the middle, then be somewhere in the middle. But I was tired. No, I was tired of my food not touching. I was tired of my food touching. You got to pick your battle, family. But you cannot just be, I was tired. Damon says, good morning, Cowboys. Fam. What?
I know. I was waiting for you to see
I was
that.
tired of Damon coming. And Damon says, I was tired of not winning the Super Bowl. Very, very, very specific, family.
But I have a question. So Chloe's comment, I'm tired of not living up to my potential.
Yeah.
Do you need her to elaborate potential
No.
on what? Her
No.
job?
No.
Her
No. She says her potential. Now what Chloe can do, June, now Chloe has to break that down into I'm tired of not being up to my potential in this, in that, in this. Again, it's the genesis. It's the beginning point. It's not necessarily, see, that's the crazy faith part. I don't necessarily have a complete plan, okay? I do have a complete purpose. I want to excel, reach my potential in this, in that. See, June, it's building blocks. Okay? But she could just say, you know what, I'm just tired. And just, you know, you say you're tired, you got to make this face. You got to go like that. It ain't changing nothing. You know, ain't a darn thing changed, family. Not even you. Not even your situation. But when people say, Smitty, I'm tired of the home purchase process, I say to them, you know what? You ain't special.
Yeah.
You ain't even special. The hassle is worth the hustle. Get the docs in. You're tired because you're trying to fight the system. You're tired because you want to do it your way, not the way the lender wants it done.
Yeah.
If the lender wants page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you're trying to send page 1, 7, 9, 13. Well, see, you're going to be tired, okay? Because you're wrong. Right? Crazy faith ain't being crazy. Crazy faith is I'm going to do the best I can, the right way that I can, and then expect to get where I want to go. It's not I expect the whole world to change and meet my needs. That's not crazy faith. That's just crazy foolish. Crazy faith is I'm going to do it the best I can. Good morning, I'm Tamara Kill.
I don't have her on here, but I do have Dante. Good morning, Dante.
Crazy faith, good morning, brother. Crazy faith is I want to become a homeowner. Crazy stupid is, I'm just going to expect the lender to walk up to me and give me $300,000-$500,000. That doesn't even sound right, does it, Jim?
It doesn't.
Crazy faith says the lender wants these documents. Crazy faith says I'm going to find these documents or I'm going to recreate them.
But you know what? I'm going to put some people on blast. How many clients would you say come up to you sometimes and say, you know what, I'm tired of the process?
Yeah, all of them at some point. Even I did what I went through. Man, y'all wore me out. But that's all part of it, family. Nobody wants to be questioned. Nobody wants to be examined. We just want you to give us your money. Well, family, that's crazy, stupid. Ain't going to happen. It's just not going to happen.
And Smitty, we do this. But oh my goodness.
Yes.
I should have recorded it. He was getting so frustrated. He's been doing this for over 25 years.
I don't want to answer questions. Woo. I don't want to divulge my personal information. I don't want to provide explanations. I don't want you combing through my bank statements. I don't want to explain where this $50 came from that I deposited in my checking account. It came from me selling dope. Now you know. All right, I sell weed on the side. All right, we good with that? All right. You know, but that's just it, family. We don't want people in our personal business, Yet we have to invite folks into our what? Personal business. But the crazy faith says, I'm going to invite you in with the expectation that I'm going to get something on the outcome, something that I want.
Yeah.
See, that's crazy faith, working the system the way the system is designed to work. We can't fight against everything, family, because there's some things we're just not going to win. I don't have to buy a home. You don't have to buy a home. So if you don't have to buy a home, you don't have to go through the home buying process. It's just that simple.
Yeah.
But if you want to buy a home and you're not going to pay cash, guess what? There's a system, there's a funnel already designed that you're going to flow through, like it or not. So my crazy faith says, I don't have $300,000, June. I want to become a homeowner, June. I want to buy a home, June. I want to borrow the money, June. So what's all that mean? I have to flow through the home purchase funnel.
That's it. Plain and simple.
Plain and simple, family. And the crazy faith part of this is I know when I come out the funnel, I'm going to land on the doorstep that I own.
With your keys.
Standing in front of the door that I own.
And hopefully not having to, hopefully you would have taken advantage of grants and down payment assistance.
And when I open the door, I'm going to be breathing the air that, who owns the air that Smitty Smith is now breathing, June?
You do?
You know I do. This is my air, family. When I close the door, I am not sharing my air with my neighbor's cabbage.
Nope.
With my neighbor's dirty kitty litter pan.
Hey.
With my neighbor's, what's that spice, June, that's real strong?
Curry.
Curry, yeah. Not sharing my air
Smells
with my
so
neighbor.
good.
It
so
does.
good.
It does, but
Yes.
it's a very strong.
It is.
Very, very strong aroma. And it gets on everything and in everything.
Like weed.
You know,
No, I ain't playing.
that's right. If we're
know.
gonna be for real,
We're being for real.
you know, I come home, man, I'm smelling pork chops, curry, and weed.
Yes. And probably
Man,
a few other
and a
items,
few
because you know
other-
weed gives you the munchies.
Family, come on, y'all. I's tired? No. I am tired of.
Yeah.
All right, you got to say the whole thing, family. Good morning, Gwen Murphy Johnson. I'm tired of my stuff going missing at home. I'm picking with Gwen at this point, all right? Even though it's my fault, but I's not tired.
Yeah.
I am tired of. Say it with me, family. I am tired of. No one, remember, I just signed an executive order saying under penalty of death, death of a hope, death of a dream, death of a goal, death of a desire, by saying the word I's tired.
But you know, I'm sitting here and I'm just really marinating on that. And it's like when you say what you're tired of, you almost have to do something about it. You can't just say it.
You can't. I'm tired of this. And it automatically invokes,
Yes.
deep down invokes, wow, I
That's
need to
just
take
weird.
action.
Why is that doing
Because
that?
when we say I was tired, that's just when my ass is just quitting.
Yes.
All right? Hey, Janet Lane Brown, I'm tired of. Thank you, sister.
Wow.
Yeah, June, it's just the truth. Gwen says, I'm tired of working for someone else. Boom, then stop. No, but June, Gwen says, I'm tired of working for someone else. So she is putting things in place. She's crazy enough.
Yeah.
See, family, this is that crazy faith I was telling you about. She's crazy enough to believe that she could start taking steps to do something about it. And she is. She became a Virginia licensed real estate agent.
Yeah.
Became a top producer her second year in the business.
Yeah.
June, how does that happen? How does that happen, June?
Because she made that statement.
Because she's crazy.
She made that statement.
She's
statement
special.
a long time ago.
She's special. We know she ain't special.
Nope.
She's just regular, everyday Gwen Murphy Johnson. But who's powerful enough, who's crazy, faith-filled enough to have confidence in herself, to take action. Janet Lane Brown worked for the state of Delaware for like 1 million years, retired to work harder at home taking care of grandkids, And then family, now she went out and became a real estate agent. That woman ain't tired. No. Woman got goals. Woman got ambition.
I'm not sure exactly what Demand is saying.
He says, I was tired of, I don't know, that'll pop up sooner or later, I guess. So I think that's going to be a graphic, June. That's going to pop up here any minute, an icon or something. I was tired of Pumpkinhead. Who's Pumpkinhead? That's what that is. That's a pumpkin. Yeah, it just showed up. He says, I'm tired of Pumpkinhead. You know, so again, family, I was just tired. No. Not allowed. And what's the penalty when someone says I was tired, June? Yeah, I told you Pumpkin. He's tired of Pumpkinhead.
Okay.
Is he calling me Pumpkinhead? I have been called Pumpkinhead a time or two. I got to be honest.
But,
all right?
It's death of the dream.
Yeah, death. I sentence you to death.
Mm-hmm.
June, what comes after death?
Nothing.
My point exactly. Nothing, family. I give up. My dream just died. It withered on the vine.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
But in real life, when a dream dies, we don't die.
No.
But we have to live with the... I ain't going to disagree with you there. Let me say this. The views expressed here are not necessarily those of June and Smitty Smith. But you know what, family? Sometimes we agree. All right, family. So you know what I say to that, brothers? And thank you, Damon. Because that is a really, really good point. Mm-hmm. Damon says he's tired of the current president.
Yeah.
He's tired of President Trump. He's tired of the things that he's doing. And you know what I say to that, Damon? Vote. Problem solved. Yeah. Vote. And I know you did vote, so please don't think I'm telling you to vote, but I'm just speaking in general terms. See, I get really frustrated when people complain about the current president. When, I don't remember, June, the percentage was so incredibly small. Janet may know because Jimmy shared that with us when we were there. Mm-hmm. The percentage of African American vote was incredibly low.
Yeah.
So you know what I say, June? We voted for this. Mm-hmm. Those of us who did not vote, you in fact did vote.
By not voting. And you can even take that a step further. If you're tired and you say you're tired, then you're tired of everything.
Yeah,
You stop. You don't function.
And you die.
You don't.
You literally die.
You're alive, but you're dead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Because you're not improving.
And when one of your dreams dies, another dies, dies, and before long, family, you just give up. You're just going through the motions.
Exactly.
You just floating with the wave. You go wherever the wind. You go wherever the wind takes you. Mm-hmm. Whether it's the wind bloweth, I goeth. Boom. That was cool. So again, family, no, we got another chance in 18 months to vote.
Yes.
Vote. Now, I'm tired of people not voting. I really am, family.
Yeah.
Because I'm tired of people complaining about the choices that they make. All right? So what am I going to do about it? Exactly what I just did. I'm going to use my voice, the power within me, to motivate individuals to vote. So see, family, now, you know what that means, June?
What?
When people don't vote again, and they get exactly what they did not vote for, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good because I did my part.
Yes.
I stepped up. Remember, family, I can't change the world. I just want to make some changes in the world. See, I have a realistic expectation from the get-go. My mom used to always say get-go. Mm-hmm. I got a realistic expectation from the get-go, family. I can't fail because I'm crazy faith-filled, knowing full well that I got to make adjustments along the way.
Yeah. Sometimes
it's easy. Sometimes it's hard. Mm-hmm. And Damon says some people can't vote. I understand. But there's enough people that can vote.
Yes.
All right. There are enough people that can vote. Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, there are so many people that can vote. Laws are being made to try to dissuade folks from voting. That just tells you how important voting actually is. Because if voting wasn't important, then there wouldn't be folks trying to figure out ways to stop you from doing it.
And in fact, Demand, you know, if you look at statistics, the amount of black people that came out to vote for Obama was way higher than the amount of people that came out to vote in general
I'm tired of people
for
not
the
voting.
current president. So
I was tired.
people could have voted.
I was tired. I was just. How did one of my favorite movies, The Green Mile? I was powerful tired. I'm powerful tired. Nah, family. I'm powerful, and I'm tired of. I can be both. I, in fact, am both. I am powerful, and I'm tired of folks not voting. I am powerful, and I'm tired of folks only giving page 1, 7, 2, 5, and 15. All right? When the lender says, give me all the pages, which are numbered at the bottom of your statement. That's what I'm tired of, you trying to not do the things you need to do to get the things that you want and desire to get.
You know what I'm tired of? Giving people control of my destiny.
Yeah. Absolutely.
The things I do.
Absolutely.
Giving them control over my money.
Absolutely. What do we call that? We call that a budget, family.
Yeah.
When I control my budget, I control my whole existence.
When you take back control. Yep.
All right. And Demond said, you started it. Again, family, it's just the straight up truth, Demond. I'm telling you, brother. Man, when I step up and I step into the better me, the stronger me, I get to enjoy my life ever the more. And that's really what all of us should be striving towards. How do I get maximum enjoyment from a limited amount of time? How do I cram 20 ounces of life into a 10-ounce cup of soda? That's what we want to do, family. And I'll tell you how. We pour some in, we sip some. You pour some more in, you sip some more. You pour more in, you sip some more. That's how you do it, family. That's exactly how you do it. I can, in fact, get 20 ounces of soda in a 10-ounce life.
Go ahead.
If I'm crazy enough to plan, pray, prepare, prepare, and perform. And nowhere down the line do I allow my dreams to wither on the vine. Nowhere do I allow my hopes to die, my dreams to die, my motivation to die. I gotta get it done, family. Because life is how quick, June? That quick, man. I don't know if you heard June's pop, but trust me, she's...
There you go.
There you go.
Go keep popping.
Just keep on popping. All right, family. Hey, look here. I got to let you folks go because we got some stuff to get done. Oz has a full day today. I got to get some marketing. I got to get some branding out. All right, family. But you know what? We're at 23.
Whoop, whoop.
And we're going to keep on doing. You have a closing day. Actually, Gwen, there are 2 closings today.
Yes.
So this time Monday, that number is going to move from 23 to 25. Again, family. P squared. Dante Green says P squared. P squared per squared. What is he telling me?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Is that a typo?
But you're a geek. You should know.
I know. That's what's bothering me. I'm gonna lose my geek card. I'm gonna lose my geek card. All right. But again, family, we just gonna keep on doing what we do, June, and we ain't going to slow down. I am not tired. I's not tired. Hey, family, look here. The 4 words. Okay. P squared. Okay, I knew I should have. June, I knew I should have got that.
I'm still not getting it.
P squared. The 4 words I just said. No, Chloe says congrats.
Wow.
Thank you very much. You know what? Thank you. You just gave us Monday's topic. P squared. Pray, perform. I'll come back to it, okay? Because I got to get my 4 words down. P squared. I love that. Hey, family, we gave you anything of value today. If we said anything that you know to be true for you, I don't care about nobody else but you. Don't think about your neighbor. Don't think about your spouse. Answer just for your... You just got it?
Well, no.
Man,
No, was it? Pray, perform...
Prepare. There was one other one. See, I can only... It's not 3 squared. It's 4 squared.
Yeah, I know.
I have to pray, prepare...
Perform.
Perform was the last one. Pray... It went straight out. I always say it all the time, and it's went straight out of my head.
But go ahead.
I got it. Pray, prepare. I forgot the third one. Straight out of my head. But we'll come back to that because now I'm embarrassing myself.
It wasn't persuade, was it?
No, it wouldn't persuade. No, it wouldn't persuade. So again, family, gave you anything of value, just simply share the word. Share Crazy Faith, family. All right. Hey, look here. Our Grits and Grants workshops are live and in living color.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to update the schedule, but we're going to 2 live workshops a month. The third Thursday of every month and the third Saturday of every month. Mm-hmm. We are now doing them live and in living color.
Woohoo!
We're still doing our Grits and Grants webinars the first Tuesday of every month. Go to SmittySmith.com. Again, SmittySmith.com. Please share with at least 2 people today grants and down payment assistance. Please share my website, SmittySmith.com. Can't get any easier than that. Let folks know, visit SmittySmith.com. Let's get some grant money. Let's get some folks home. Because home is a great place to be, family. It really is. Hey, look here. I got to go, gadget, go. Oh, June, we were right at 30 minutes. Man, this thing started off with Grits and Grants 15.
Plus.
The lie detector determined that was a lie. Hey, family, I got to go, gadget, go. I am Smitty Smith.
I am June Smith. River City Blues Realty.
Hey, family, stay blessed and what?
Highly flavored.
Deuces.
Peace.
Wait a minute. Okay, Wayne's going to get you. Did the Wayman say the P square? Okay. You know, we got to watch that demand.
That was it, plan.
Yeah, pray there you go.
Prepare
and perform. There you go. P squared. I'm going to use that. Pray, plan, prepare, and perform. That's Monday's topic. Hey, those are going to be your leftovers. Okay. And I got to watch. Damani says, Wayans going to get you. Did the Wayans use that tune? The Wayans family from In Living Color and the Wayans brothers?
I don't remember.
I don't know. Okay, let's make sure. All right. So let's go before Damon tries to sneak something in.
I did the last one.
Okay, you got the last one? All right, bye.